I'm Yesenia Taveras. Welcome to La Conexión, The Connection, a television show that seeks to connect the Latino community to programs and services that are in support of them. On today's show, we'll learn about Delaware Arts Alliance, and we'll also talk about some important tips that'll help keep you safe during the holidays. But first, I have here with us Regan Goldstein and Marjorie Rivera, who's going to tell us a little bit about the Hispanic Heritage Month celebration and induction ceremony at the Delaware Technical Community College. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for inviting us.
Oh, thank you for coming. Very, very excited that you guys are on the show. This is the first time for us here at WITN 22 to really talk about this induction ceremony. Let's start off, Regan, with really just telling us what is this all about.
Yes, we are so excited. This is one of our favorite events that we have, and we do this, it coincides with Hispanic Heritage Month. And about 2 or 3 years ago, we noticed that we had a lot of students who have identified themselves as either Hispanic or Latino, and we said we really need them to have some type of ceremony where they can see someone who could be a role model for them, to make them proud. So we started with LULAC, the LULAC organization, and we had some representatives from there. They gave us some nominations, and the process for selecting is it's pretty stringent, but it's a good one. So when we have someone who is selected, we know that they've gone through a huge process, a huge vetting process. We're just so excited to have them. And what we do is we get nominations. We get them from students, we get them from organizations, we get them from faculty, and they all come to us, the nominations. We discuss them. We have a committee.
Okay.
We discuss the nominations. We look at the bios. We talk about them. We vote. We select, and then we send our final name to our vice president, campus director, and then we start planning our ceremony. We invite them to come. We tell them that we're going to put them. We have a Hall of Fame. And it is so cool. Wouldn't you say, Margie?
Yes,
that
it is
this
very
Hall
cool.
of Fame is so cool. And we have pictures on this Hall of Fame of just famous Hispanics, not only in the community, but nationally, internationally. And these are some that the students said that they want to have up there. But then we have our induction ceremony. We have those honorees also, the ones who we honored. And at the induction ceremony, it's really cool how we do this. We have it all veiled, and then at the end we show this poster. It's this huge, beautiful poster. The posters are written in Spanish, and they're written in English, and we do this bio of the recipient. And what we try to do is we try to focus on people who have really affected change in the community, in their communities, and in Newcastle County, and in throughout Delaware. But we've really focused on Newcastle County because we have 25% students at Delaware Tech at Stanton Wilmington who have said that they are Hispanic or Latino. We want to give them something, and that was one of the reasons that we focused just on Newcastle County.
So there was definitely a need, it sounds like, at Delaware Technical Community College with Hispanics, the amount of Hispanic students enrolling, it was increasing.
Exactly.
And so this is something that really gave them the opportunity to see, like you said, one of our own in the community really excelling. And can you tell us a little bit about the visual of what really took place on the actual induction ceremony?
Absolutely. What we do is we have introduction, we welcome the whole community, and our recipients, and Margie gave us a list of some people who she would like to see there. It's family, it's friends, and then of course we threw in some surprises, like the whole Spear School. They did some singing. This is a time that the students actually plan this, and this is a time, it's their day to show the culture. So we have food, and we love the food. It's from different restaurants that the students have identified. We also have music, we have singing. Not a lot of speeches. The speeches are, usually from the person that the honoree has designated, the person that they want to speak.
Wonderful. And congratulations, Margaret.
Thank you.
We all know Margaret Rivera as Margie in the Hispanic community, and it's really an honor to see someone like yourself to get recognized. Let's talk a little bit about your involvement in the Hispanic community.
Okay. I'm actually a New Jersey transplant, but I love Delaware. I think Delaware now is my home. I know Delaware is my home. But what's great about being here is that you have an opportunity to be able to impact and to be a volunteer wherever your passion is. And my passion is with young people. I have always had that passion. And so for me, most of my volunteer work is with young individuals. They're Latinos for the most part, but we service a lot of different students that just need our services and need someone to guide them and to help them. But in addition to the Aspira organization, which I currently chair, so I'm the chairperson of the board of directors, I also volunteer for the Latin American Community Center. I have a passion also for senior citizens, so a lot of the work that I've done with the LACC is about supporting their efforts around providing nutritional information to seniors, hosting holiday events. Last year we did a meditation exercise, we did a little teaching of yoga, and then we treated them to healthy foods. And it's just, they were thrilled. In fact, we gave them tips, and then they walked away with the tips, and they started their own sessions on meditation, just with a little bit of practical information. I also am an avid proponent of good health and healthy lifestyles. And so one of the organizations that I've been really closely aligned to has been Latina Saludable. So it is an effort really spearheaded by Christiana Care, by the Delaware Breast Coalition. AstraZeneca is a partner in this. And through that organization, I've met some phenomenal women who've been exposed to some challenging times in terms of their health. And it's another way to give back to women, because oftentimes we care for others, but we forget to care for ourselves.
Exactly.
And lastly, well, I shouldn't say lastly, part of the work that I've been doing with Aspira is that we service a lot of students that are out of status.
Okay.
And they bring, unfortunately, some other challenges, not through any fault of their own, into the process. So the organization Aspira and some of the people that I work with as volunteers have really put a stake in the ground. So we form part of the Dreamers. We ensure that at least information is available to them. I have an incredible board that provides pro bono work for the families. So I try to select those areas that are keen to me, that I can actually evolve in and learn. But at the end of the day, it's what you give forward.
Right.
Because I think that sometimes it's not so much of what you give forward as what you get back. So a little letter or an email or a parent that may call me out of the blue, and parents do call me, so they have my telephone number.
Okay.
And they will be the first ones to call to say, and do you know, I know that you're servicing these two young people. And by the way, did you know about their home life? They are being challenged in this way. Can you ask some extra support? And that's a big, to me, that's a red flag. Oh my gosh, really? I didn't know. Because there's a line that you cross, so you want to make sure that a young person is comfortable in talking with you. And then ultimately is helping students get into colleges and universities like Del Tech. And so we have a great partnership with all the schools in the state of Delaware. But our first partner in Aspira was Del Tech.
Okay, wonderful. Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have, but I really want to take this opportunity to thank the both of you for coming on our show today. And again, Margie, congratulations, and keep up the good work. A lot of us here are not really into volunteering nowadays because of the economy and things like that, and working full-time and having a family, but you are showing the Hispanic community that it is able to be done. So congratulations.
Thank you. Muchas gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you. Delaware Arts Alliance when we return.